Hello beginner or advanced modders, I'm Biohazard063 or Bio for short, and this three-part series will be going over how to create a custom ship mod for FTL. I will be joined by Rand118, a streamer that, amongst other things, plays modded FTL. He agreed for me to teach him how to make his own mod and will be my student, I guess, so big thanks to him for that. The session was done on one of his streams, and all the footage you'll be seeing is from his point of view, including any stream-related pop-ups and comments to and from his chat, and of course the face cam. We'll be going over the beginner's guide to Superluminal in episode 1 and 2, and later on to custom weaponry in episode 3, maybe 4. Now before we begin, a few tidbits of information. First off, at numerous times my avatar will pop up with some additional advice, general information, or the occasional lame joke. Be sure to read what he says or he'll be sad. You don't need to laugh about his jokes though. Second, you can find links in the video description that will lead to downloads for certain programs or resources that we will be using during the ship creation. And then third and final, this will be a long guide. Cuts have been kept to a minimum to give the full picture, so you don't miss anything. Next, a few disclaimers. I am by no means an expert modder. I've learned to mostly reverse engineer how FTL modding works, but by no means have I done this alone. Along the ways I've had help from countless other people who are better than I, so without help of those I wouldn't have been able to do any of this. That also means that my teachings, I guess, are probably not the most optimal way of doing things, but they work for me and they did for Rand as well. So please keep this in mind if I do certain things in what may be a roundabout or suboptimal way. The FTL modding community is a great place filled with kind people, so if you do join the ranks, so to speak, be one of those as well. Don't download an existing mod, replace something, and call it your own creation. If you're using custom art from other modders, give credit where it is due. Finally, you may have already noticed the links in the description. Two of those are quote-unquote flowcharts. Those can be used as a reminder on what to do. It is still advised to first watch the video if you're indeed new to FTL modding, but once you've seen the video, you can use that as a step-by-step basis to make sure that you didn't forget any steps. So, with all that out of the way, enjoy the guide, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment section below. I'll answer them as truthfully as I can.
We are playing FTL, but we are doing something very special thanks to Biohazard and some other suggestions, but mainly Biohazard who's made this happen. We are going to create our own custom ship today. I had an idea. Biohazard helped me get the images, all the files together. We're going to put them together today on Superluminal, and I'm super excited. Cool Raoul status, it's complicated. Okay. But we're going to be using Superluminal. I've only done a little bit with Superluminal in the past, so that's the reason Biohazard is helping me, because I would be lost if they were not helping me. So I'm going to get on Discord right now, and let's see, where is... I need to... Sometimes Discord is funky to me. Biohazard, there you are, and I think I need to start a call with Biohazard. How do I do that? Call. Alrighty. So let's see if this works. Okay. Let's see, Biohazard. Are you speaking, Biohazard? Because I'm not hearing you.
Yeah, I'm here.
There you are. What's up, sir?
I'm alright.
Okay, so I'm going to change my scenes and get on. There's probably going to be a delay between what I say and what you see on stream, so I don't know if that'll be too weird.
Nah, it'll be fine.
So I'm in Superluminal. I have all the files you sent me. What is the best way to start off creating a ship?
Well, I'm assuming we're jumping straight into the one you want to make, so we'll immediately go to File and then New Ship.
Okay, File, New Ship, cool. So I'm also excited about this because if this will be a good tutorial for anybody else who wants to create a ship, since you're like an expert on all this stuff.
Well, I know a lot, we'll put it that way.
All right, so I do New Ship, do a player ship, I assume, and then is this where we start adding images for the ship we want to do?
We'll add a few straight from the gates, yes. We'll start
Okay.
off with the hull.
Okay.
It's already open, so hull, browse,
Okay.
and
New
then go,
system and just pull it from where
yep,
I saved my images.
yep.
Okay. So yeah, for
I'll follow
people,
along on my end.
yeah. So for people who are wanting to create a ship, the first thing you're going to need to do is create like I guess the images that you want your ship to look like, right?
Yep.
Okay. So let's see here. Rand ship. Is this where I put my? No, no. Let's see here. I have to remember where I put the stuff. Pack game files. Okay, so for those who don't know, the ship that I decided to create with the help of Biohazard is we're doing a ship themed on the Winnebago from Spaceballs. So I created an image that Biohazard helped create the different pieces for. So which one is going to be the hull?
Yeah, the base.
It's going to be the base. Okay, so base is the hull, and this so this is going to be our. Let's see. How do I move that around? There's a way to
You
move
can
that,
just
right?
click it. If it doesn't work, you can hit the arrow icon on the left
Arrow
next to the
icon.
wrench under
Okay.
file.
Let's see. This guy here. Okay, manipulation. There we go. Okay, cool. And so I guess I kind of want to do.
Yeah, you can just put it there. Try to make as many of those squares fit inside of the image because those are going to be what you use for your rooms as
For
well.
my rooms. Okay, cool. All right. Your Schwartz is almost as impressive as mine. That's right. Cinematic Streams. That's what our weapons are going to be. They're going to be Schwartz themed weapons, is my plan. So.
Which was really weird. You sent me the message about, and I was like, "What is Schwartz?"
Have you never seen Spaceballs?
I have not, but I've noticed that it's free to watch on YouTube, so I'm gonna
Oh
do that at
yeah,
some
you
point.
should definitely check it out. Basically, it came out as the spoof to Star Wars that Mel Brooks did, and Schwartz was his spoof of the Force. So that's basically what it is. Okay, so we got this ship in place. What's next?
All right. We'll jump to layout creation first
Okay.
because then we can do some other stuff. So you go to the
Okay.
wrench icon,
Mm-hmm.
then hit
So there you
room
go.
creation,
Okay,
and then you just
and
start
that's the little
drawing.
squares, and I just start making these
Yep.
for the rooms.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So probably do something like piloting here. Let's see.
Click and drag.
Click and drag. Oh, okay. So that makes one room. Let me see. Is there a way to
If you
undo
need to
or
change anything, you have to go back to manipulation tool, hit delete.
okay, manipulation tool and delete. Okay, cool. So to make one room, I drag to make one room. Is that right?
Yeah.
Like that. Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah, so I looked a little bit at Superluminal, but I appreciate all your help because I am not super good at all this. So I probably want to do like empty rooms connecting between, I guess, like the shield room and the engine room and all that kind of stuff, right?
Hey, whatever you want.
Okay, so let's see
You can make
here.
them as big as you want to. They just all need to be rectangular.
Okay, let's do like shield room here.
So, just as a heads up, you need 15 rooms for
15
all
rooms.
systems.
Okay, okay. 15 rooms for all the systems. Okay, cool. So let's do shields there. I'll do, actually, hold on a second. Let me delete that. Let's see. I should probably look at another ship to get an idea, but I'm just going to wing it.
Yeah, that's what I usually do as well.
Make many one-tile rooms and put a max level doors. It will make it a nightmare to board.
Also make it a
No.
nightmare to repair.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. Let's see here. I'm gonna do little hallways between them, I think. So we'll do that, and then so that'll be weapons, and I'll do engines, and then let's see here. I'll probably do like a little maybe sensor room and a little door room off to the side. And let's see. So I'm gonna need a room for drone control. Let's see. That could be a two-person room, drone control, right? You don't need 4-person on that. So drone control, I need backup battery. I need hacking. Let's do a cloaking room. You said 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Yeah.
8, 9, 10,
14 if you really don't feel the need for artillery, but
no, I'll probably even want to do some extra rooms just because, I like having little side hallways and connector rooms and all that kind of thing.
Yeah, I've made 16 myself, so.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's 15. I'll do a little wing room here at the back. Okay, there we go. So I got 16 rooms. That should be more than enough, right?
You do have that one weird room above the first AC unit, though.
Yeah.
Are you
And that one
planning on
doesn't
getting somebody?
and that doesn't connect anything. So I don't want to get any weird bugs where guys can't get the rooms. That's a good idea. How about I do? Let me see here. If I get rid of this one and make this a 4-man room, that's kind of weird, but I'm kind of okay with it. Okay, I think so. That should work, right? If I have empty rooms, they can just be empty rooms, right?
Yeah, empty rooms is not a problem.
Okay.
All
All
right,
right. Cool.
next, move one over to the door creation tool.
Okay. Door creation tool. That's gonna be this guy right here. Okay. Cool.
And just start plopping doors in.
Alrighty. So there's that. And this is where you can kind of get creative with how you vent your ship, right?
Yeah, a rule of thumb for me is never have a room further than 3 away from
Okay.
an airlock.
Okay. Cool. I'm probably gonna have lots of doors, honestly, because I hate not being able to get from room to room. Okay, let's see if I do like that. Let's see, so that'd be like sensor room, like doors over here. And then if I want to vent, I want to do something like that. That, 1, 2, 3. If I do like a vent there. Let's see here and do a vent. Oh, this room is not connected here, so I need like a room there. So I couldn't get that way, have to go through that way. Okay, actually, if I can do... Can you delete doors?
Yeah, just back to manipulation tool, click them, hit delete.
Okay, nice. Superluminal is awesome. Did somebody like create this independently of FTL?
Yeah, Superluminal was made by, let me just quickly check. Same guy who did a lot of work for Into the Breach, but...
Oh, really?
Yeah. Made by Cartoflame.
Cartoflan. This is a really cool, strong tool, I feel like, for modding. I'm guessing a lot of the big rework modders use this for their stuff, right?
This program is the reason there are so many FTL mods.
That's awesome. Actually, you know what? I can do something a little bit more interesting with this vent and put that like right there. And I can maybe get rid of this one. So I can vent those rooms from there. Let's see. Venting this room over here won't be very good. So if I get rid of that one, do one like there. I can vent 3, vent there. Okay. You are fake new. What is that? Oh, fake news. What? Let's see, door there. Okay, cool. So there's my initial door. So what's next?
All right, next up, we're going to set to the offset, and I'll show you why. If you go to View at the top, and then click on Show Hanger, it'll show you hanger image at the back.
Okay.
And that's a good indication of where your ship is going to be on screen. Now you can clearly see that it's completely at the wrong position. So we're going to do Edit.
Oh, whoops! I probably shouldn't move that then. Okay.
Yeah,
I
don't
should not
move
get ahead of
yourself.
you. Okay, hold on a sec. Sorry, let me fix that. Okay. Okay, and you go to Edit.
Then calculate optimal offset, and it should pop everything into the best possible
Oh,
position.
nice. Very cool. All right, awesome. Yeah, that looks more correct.
Yeah. You can then go back to View and Show Hanger and get rid of that image. We don't need it anymore.
Okay, cool.
All right. Next up, we'll be adding the missing images. So first thing I want to do is generate a floor image.
Okay.
So back to Edit, Generate Floor Image.
All right, generate floor image. Okay.
You can mess around with the sliders a bit. You can pick a border color, floor color.
Okay.
Pick something you like.
Oh, okay. And this is the little kind of outlines around your floor output
Yeah,
or
the
outline.
floor color is the inner part, the border color is, well, the border.
Okay, okay. Cool. Let's
I'm gonna
do
go with something cream for the middle.
something what?
I'm going for a cream color in the middle.
Cream color?
Well, I mean, it fits the color of the van.
Yeah. Let's see, is that doing? Why is that? I'm trying to select a color. Oh, I probably need to select in here and then do confirm. There we go. Okay, so floor color, you like a cream color. Let's see, what's a cream color for that? Something like that. Okay. And let's see. I don't know what this is going to... If I do this, will I be able to undo it if I don't like it?
Yeah, you could just generate a new one.
Okay, so if I hit confirm, what's that going to look like? Whoa! Okay. Okay, it didn't line up. Do I have to manually...
Yeah, you have to manually do it. So back to manipulation tool, select the floor image. You can use the arrow keys for fine-tunement.
Okay, so I can do... Interesting. Okay, I don't think I like that color. Can I just delete that?
Yeah, when it's selected, just hit delete.
Okay. That is not deleting.
Yeah, make a new one then.
Okay. So we go to edit, generate floor image. I think I want something darker for this. Okay, what does this do? Actually, probably maybe border width larger. Larger margin. See what that looks like. Okay, so that just replaces it then.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, I like that coloring better. And then you said, how did you do, I manually moved it, but you said you could do...
Yeah, you can just use the arrow keys on your keyboard to fine-tune it.
Okay, nice.
All right, that's the floor image taken care of.
Okay, cool.
All right, next up is cloak, which is the easiest one.
Hey, Saucer, yeah. Yeah, so that's the cloak, so we're adding a cloak image now?
Yep.
Okay, how do we do that?
Should also be in the care package I sent.
Is that going to be under, okay, so I just do, okay, so when I add the floor image, it adds it to the images kind of list here. Okay.
Yep.
Cool, so, all right, so Winnebago cloak, and
Yep.
I don't see it. Is it lining up?
You can preview
exactly?
it by clicking the eye icon.
The eye icon. Oh, okay, nice. Oh, wow, and it overlays it perfectly. How does it
Yeah,
line
because
that
it's the
up?
same size as the whole image.
Okay. All right. Very nice.
Well, next is the shield image.
We're gonna need to replace the hack icon with a jar of jam. All right.
I mean, technically, we can. It'll just replace it for enemies as well, though.
So when they hack us, we'll get a bunch of jam over our thing. Okay. So there's a shield image. Do I manually move this, or is it better to? Okay.
Manually move it.
Okay.
Just make sure that all the rooms are inside of the shield
Okay.
image.
So if a piece of the ship is outside, it's fine as long as the rooms are inside of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So we do something like that, I'm thinking. Okay, cool. So there's shield image.
And then finally, the thumbnail, which is the little icon you'll see in the ship select.
Okay, awesome. And that's the mini.
And that's, yeah, mini.
Okay, cool.
All right, now the gibs.
Okay.
Those are always interesting. Have you picked one of the packs to use?
Let me see here. Let me pull it up because I think I looked at them. Actually, I think I wanted to look at these on stream, so I didn't give them away. So
Personally, a favorite of the second pack.
you
'cause
prefer
can
the
mess around.
second pack of gibs. All right. So these are
Yeah.
gibs that you. Oh, so this is what it blows up into. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So these are little pieces of the ship that will fly and explode. Okay. So the first one looks pretty cool. It's like pieces of the actual ship. Let's see what your second gib look like. it's wheels that fly everywhere.
Yep.
Okay.
The reason why I prefer that one is because you can have a custom deathmatch saying like, oh, hey, the wheels fly off, so you can't fly around anymore.
Okay. I like that. I like the gib set too. Let's use that one.
All right, so back at Superluminal, you have images and also a tab named gibs. So new gib, system.
Okay, let's see here. Let me pull up my thing here. Let's see, it's the care package, gibs set 2. Okay. Should I do the main thing as the first one? The main body?
Yeah, it'll be easier to know which one's which
Okay.
one is which afterwards.
Cool. All right. So what do I do with that once I place that?
Well, overlay it with the whole image.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I put it on top of that, huh?
Yep.
Okay. Should I change the shield color? I thought about doing that. I didn't have a good way of changing shield color. I feel like that probably needs a better imaging editing software than I have.
I mean, I can give it a different color if you want.
It's if maybe we can do that last. I'd rather get the other stuff done than worry about shield color and stuff like that.
All right.
Okay, cool. So that one's in place.
Yep.
And
And
then
then
we
we do
just
the same thing for the wheels.
keep adding the gibs. All right, cool. So system gib 2. Okay. Oh. Is there an edit?
Yeah, if it's too hard to manipulate, you can use Control Z to go back if you move something you didn't want to move.
Okay.
What you can do is at the top, you got that little eye icon saying Overview.
Uh-huh.
If you click that, it'll open up a little tab you can see under gibs, and you can select the gib from there.
Oh, okay, cool. Gib 2.
Then you can just set Y to like 600 or so, and it'll move it
okay.
lower down. There you can drag
very
it yourself
nice.
over.
Okay. That's much better. Thank you. Okay, so that looks like it's this wheel here. Here we go. Okay, and gib number 3 will be next big wheel. And let's see here. Is it going to do that? Let's see here. Let's do overview again. Gib 3. And what is it? This one. Gib 3. Okay, we'll do that one back here. It's cool how it layers it behind the ship, so it's not like...
Yeah, I think the gibs are invisible as long as you're not dead anyway.
Okay, cool. Okay, so that's gib 2. Just tuning is that is bus in space. Roman numeral, yes. We are... thank you, Pipeboy, for the 21 months, man. We are creating a... This is actually a ship we're creating based on the movie Spaceballs, which this is actually the main character's ship. It's basically a Millennium Falcon, only it's more of a clunker than the Millennium Falcon is. Okay, so we're going to do that one there. Okay, and then one more. Let's see, new gib. You're too lazy to add gibs? Well, this is the first ship I've ever created, and Biohazard has gone to great lengths to make all this kind of a fully completed ship. So most of this work has actually been done by Biohazard, not me.
Yeah, the gibs weren't too bad. It's the cloaking image that takes forever.
Oh, really? Because you have to like manually do an outline for it?
Yeah.
Okay, so that should be all the gibs in place.
All right, let me just finish putting in the final wheel myself.
Is she
Next
fast?
on
She
the
can make
line.
0.5 past light speed. I don't know if the Winnebago can make 0.5 past light speed, honestly.
Next thing we're going to be doing is animating the gibs.
Oh, okay.
You know, we do want them to fly off when
Oh, yeah,
the ship explodes.
of course, like the cookies the other day. That was awesome.
All right.
This ship goes at ludicrous speed. Yes, it may even go into plaid, Arzoza.
All right, so easiest way to do this is, again, have that little extra window open to select the gibs because it's going to be a pain to do otherwise.
Okay, cool.
All right, so select gib 1,
Uh-huh.
and on the bottom left, well, middle left should say show controls.
Let's see. Show controls.
You should be back on the manipulation tool.
Okay, and then gib 1. Show raw controls.
No, just show controls, and it should say none next to that.
Okay, yeah, I see that.
All right, so first off, we're going to be doing direction. This will, you can like mess around with stuff. The green area is the areas where it could fly off to. So it'll pick something random in the area you have selected.
So what am I looking at for that?
You click next to show controls none,
Uh-huh. Oh,
and then
okay.
direction.
Okay, direction. Gotcha. So this is where that piece can go, is what you're saying?
Yeah. And the first gib is the actual van itself. So personally, I would set it just to go pretty much straight up.
Okay, let's see. Ah, crap. Control Z. Let's see here. Gib one, direction. And how do I make it do that? Do I like drag it a direction?
No, you just use the light blue and the dark blue ball to select an area. So you want a small green strip pointing straight up.
Small green strip pointing straight up, like this, like.
Yeah, like that.
How do I do? Is there a way to make it go further up, or is it going to just fly in that direction?
You're just setting the direction right now. Speed and
Okay.
angular momentum will be done later. And you can do the
Okay.
same thing for gib 2, gib 3, gib 4, gib 5.
Okay. So
That
if I
suggests the
make
wheels to go like north, southeast,
okay, so
southeast,
like
then
this
southwest.
cone I create means that this is going to fly upwards in anywhere in that little
Yep,
vicinity. Okay.
indeed.
Okay. Cool. All right. All right. So I think what we definitely want to do is have each wheel go its own separate direction. Let's see here. So let's have this one fly off, maybe forward that way. Let's have gib 3 fly off, kind of back that direction. Gib 4, so one is flying forward. Let's have one go down over here. Now, I saw the cookies the other day were like spinning around. Is that's a different thing than a
Yeah,
linear
that'll
direction?
be angular momentum.
Oh, okay, okay, cool. And so we'll have one go, maybe fly off, maybe off up that direction. Let's see what that looks like. Let's see. Let's have this one fly off this way, actually. Linear equals following a line, essentially. Yeah, that makes sense. Linear because line. Gotcha. Okay, so those are going off different directions. That one's going. Okay, okay, cool. So what's next?
All right, select gib 1 again, show controls, and you'll be going with linear velocity.
Linear velocity. Okay.
You should get like 2 red triangles.
Uh-huh.
Here's where you set the minimum and maximum speed of the gibs.
Okay. So I assume the bigger the circle, the faster it goes?
Yeah, and then you can use the other one to set a minimum.
Okay, okay. I don't really know what this
Well,
represents.
gib 1 is your RV itself, so you might not want that to go off too quickly.
Okay, so I want to do a slower, so a smaller circle essentially to make it move slower. Is that right?
Yeah. Animating gibs is really finicky, so
Okay.
it's unlikely you'll get it right the first time around.
Okay. All right, Pie
Just
Boy.
don't
Well,
die,
thanks
I
for
guess.
stopping by, man. We'll see you later. Okay, so a small circle, that means it'll kind of fly up, but kind of slowly, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The wheels will want to fly off faster, I'm sure.
Yeah, currently I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. I got like 11 squares as my max, so
11 squares for your wheels or for the Winnebago itself?
for the wheels.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it's good enough. I'm just messing a bit as
Sure.
well, so.
I'll go like 9 here. Something like that. And well, we can have some wheels go off faster than others. So this one will be a little slow. Oh, crap. Lost something. Gib 2. Gib 3. There we go. So I'll go something like that. Gib 4. We'll have this one. I'll have one of the back ones fly off really fast. It'd be cool if you could like preview this. Is there any preview of how this works?
Yeah, there will be, but we might as well do all 3 settings first before we check it out.
Okay, cool. This one I'm going to have like really fast. This one's going to just fly off. There's a Gib preview. Okay, cool. By the way, does Biohazard have like a YouTube video of him doing more advanced editing where he messes with things like that augment that let everyone breathe in a vacuum? Have you done stuff like that?
Not on camera, no, but I mean, if you're following this, you will be able to find out how to mod augments as well, so don't worry about it.
So stay tuned is what Biohazard's saying.
Pretty much.
Okay, cool. So let me do this one a little bit faster. Okay, cool. So what's next?
All right, well, back to Gib 1
Uh-huh.
and do the final,
Angular
final
velocity.
one.
Okay.
Yeah, this is basically how fast it can spin.
Oh, okay. All right, so full circle means it spins really fast, is that right?
It can spin really fast. Again, it's a random amount that you have selected.
Okay. So if I don't want the whole big thing to spin very fast, I make this pretty small, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So I'll do something like that. And this guy will go like half speed. This guy will go quarter speed. This guy will go pretty fast. And this guy, the one that's spinning really far, we want it to spin as much as possible. So I'm going to give it the biggest thing there.
Yeah, I've set the multimax. Again, it picks a random amount anyway.
Okay, cool. So I think I've gotten all of those.
Right. That's it. So if you want to preview, just click the green play button.
Ah, okay. Is this in slow motion or is that how fast it'll actually go?
I don't really know. The speed is really finicky.
Uh-huh.
The angular momentum and the direction is somewhat to what it's going to be in game, but I'm not sure on the speed of it.
Okay. I feel like I'm not seeing all of the back wheels. See, I see the front two wheels. I see one of the back ones. I wonder if one of mine in the back I didn't give enough distance to.
Well, I've set all my wheels to go either southeast or southwest, so
Okay.
they like shoot out from under the.
Yeah, it might be the direction of one of them. Let's see.
I mean, you will see it in game because you won't have the floor image and the layout and stuff showing anymore. But
Right. Let me have this one not go up that direction. I think that's what I don't like. I don't like that direction. I'm going to shoot this one down this way instead. All right, let me try that out. Okay. That's better. Okay, the back one I want to move. I want to have. All right, I like the spin animation. I just need to have way more spinning is what I need. I think. Let me see here. So where's the one? This guy. Angular velocity. Yeah, I think I want to give them all maximum angular velocity because the wheels spinning should be the maximum, or at least the chance at maximum. So there's that. And then if I do linear velocity, I think even this can be a little bit bigger. Oh, crap. So I guess you could have as many gibs as you want, right? You could just add extra pieces flying out if you wanted it. If you wanted to.
yeah, I mean, if you have time and patience, you can like make every single pixel a different gib.
That's pretty hilarious. Okay.
For the record, player ships usually have 6.
Okay. Okay.
Enemy ships 4.
Okay. Enemy ships have 4 gibs. All right. That's cool to know. You know so much random information from all the modding you're doing, I assume.
Yeah, I've been messing around in Superlumial quite a bit.
All right. Let's see how this one works. All right. That's pretty good. The wheels fly off. Okay. All right, cool. So we got our death animation. I like that. What's next?
All right, next up, the weapon mounts.
Okay. So that's
So back to layout creation tool and then weapon mount creation.
Okay, cool. All right, and I assume depending on how many weapons we want to put on the ship, you want what 3 to 5?
You generally always want 5, 4 for the weapon slots, even if you don't have 4 weapon slots, and a 5th one for the artillery.
Okay, cool.
So in order to put those on, you'll always want it to be rotated.
Rotated,
so you can
okay.
flip that.
Okay, cool.
The preview gun that is now selected can show you if it's mirrored, if you need to mirror it or not, and the power up direction shows you which direction it'll go once you power the weapon. Currently, it shows the weapon in the position it will be when it's powered, so you don't need to put it halfway into the hole.
Oh, okay, cool. So this is going to be it extended. Okay, probably shouldn't do mirrored. So let me do Control Z. Because this is not an even ship that mirrored would work with, I don't think.
Well, you have to look like the broadside will show you where the weapon mounts on the ship normally.
Okay. All right, we're going to be behind this little exhaust port thing there. So we do one here. We'll do one here. And then what is the yellow line showing me?
The line is a power up direction, namely the direction it will move in when you power it.
Okay, so if I do mirrored, is that how do
So
I?
what I
If
can see now, look,
Yeah.
if you look at the one you've put above the AC unit, you'll see that like the broader end at the back's the top.
Uh-huh.
You don't want that. You want the broader part to be facing your hull.
Okay, the broader.
So again, you can just, I'm assuming you can just click it and then you can select mirrored there to put it in the correct orientation.
Oh, okay. So if I put it back here, I go select it, and then mirrored, and then I can move it down like that. So do I need to do that with the? Okay, so I probably need to do that with the front one too, because
I can't see the background on one of that just yet. So
yeah, it was oriented the same way. So I think I need to flip that one as well.
yeah, the broad part needs to be facing the hull.
Okay. Basically, the lights want to be on the ship side, right? The lit up part in the front.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we'll do something like, oh, come on, like that. Okay. And then I need 2 more weapon slots. It's easier to do that if your ship PNG is in 180p than in 4K. Oh, because there's less pixels, I guess. Okay. So, and then these ones, let's see. Since this is the bottom of a Winnebago, putting weapons on the bottom of it might not be the best play, but I think I'm just going to...
Yeah, that's what I did as well. Mainly because I've put the artillery mount on the bulge in the middle.
Artillery mount on the bulge. All right, nice. Okay, so we do that. Okay, so there's 4 weapon slots. And then you do a 5th one for the artillery specifically?
Yes.
Okay.
Unless you want to have like 5 normal weapons, then you need a 6th one and so on.
No, I'm not going to go crazy weapon for this ship anyway. Or OP, too many weapon things. Okay, so we'll do artillery back there.
I think you need to set the power up direction of the bottom ones, though. They seem to be going inside the ship when you power them.
Let's see. How do you see that? Power up direction?
Because I don't see a yellow arrow on them. If you need to select the mounts, you can just use the same thing you did for selecting the gibs.
Okay, so let's see. So I need to do down for those. Okay, so
Yeah.
okay, I got it. I got you. Okay. Okay, cool. Because if I did the other way, then it would go up inside the ship when it was powered.
Well, it would appear detached from the ship, and when you power it, it would move into the ship. So.
Okay. So its position now, is the position it's showing the powered or unpowered position?
It's showing the powered position.
Okay, perfect. You think I should do a chin-mounted arty? Oh, that's true. We could put the arty on the front and have these other be the other weapons. That could be the case too. Okay.
Well, you can do whatever you want.
Actually, I had a question for you before we go on. Somebody on YouTube asked, can you... I assume for artillery you can use any weapon type because we had flak artilleries. He asked if you can do a bomb artillery. I don't know if I've ever seen a bomb artillery before.
Yeah. I mean, I have the Triumvirate and the Nebula Drifter, which have the Chaos Cluster Bomb artillery. You can do it, but you will need to modify the blueprint because artillery weapons cannot use missiles or it will not fire.
Oh, okay, okay. I'm going to actually change one of these amounts here. Let me do not mirrored down.
And keep in mind, if your mounts are in a horizontal line, they will shoot through each other. That's not a problem, but, just
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think how I want to do these since...
I just stuck 2 at the front myself. Basically got a weapon coming out of the window.
Okay, okay. Let me see here. Trying to decide how I want to do this here. Having a flat bottom makes it a little tough to make multiple weapons there. I'll probably just leave it how it... Well, One weapon will be going through the other on this side either as well. Let's just do this one back how I had it. Up, mirrored. Oh wait, up. There we go. I'll just do it this way. I think that's fine. Okay, cool. So I got my 5 weapon slots. So what's next?
All right, we'll be mounting the weapon mounts to gibs. If you don't do that, your weapons disappear when you die.
Oh, okay, okay.
So basically, back to the manipulation tool. Then select a mount, so you can do it on the right side.
Okay, so mount
that little
0.
image.
Okay, gotcha.
It's mount 0, and at the bottom you'll see on the bottom left you'll see link to gib, not linked. You want to link that.
Okay, select.
Then you just
gib.
click a gib, and basically it's easy. They all need to be linked to gib number 1.
Okay, cool. So do that. All right, so we're attaching these to the Winnebago's body so that when it dies, the weapons are attached to it.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Otherwise, they just disappear.
Okay, cool. All right, so all those are connected to gib 1. Okay, cool.
All right, so if you're wondering if you got them all, you can just animate the gibs again and see those mounts will actually follow.
2 weapons on each headlight. No. Oh, that's cool. So they stay on the ship. That's really cool. I feel really bad for all the people who put all this work into the death animation and then I didn't die on their ship. I'm going to have to remember on every ship I'm sent to see if they did a death animation.
Well, I mean, you can check for that yourself in a little bit. Anyway, to use an analogy, if you were making a pizza, you now have your dough, basically.
We have our pizza dough. Nice. 1 second.
Next thing will be
Bowman Ritu, does Superluminal come with reference, as in does it come with an example art sheet for the parts you need? I think it comes with, like, doesn't it have the original like rock ship, NG ship, all that stuff that you could pull from?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, so yeah,
it has all of the files.
Yeah, so Bowman Ruto, if you like create a new ship, you can actually pull from like the rock, floor plan and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
And that would probably be a good way to practice, I'm guessing, is manipulating
same
old ships.
Thing. If you have like Captain's Edition loaded in as you start up Superluminal, it will also have the Captain's Editions here and stuff in it. Okay.
Very nice. Cool.
Keep in mind that Superluminal will not save blueprints from mods. There is a button though to include mod files, but it's new and scares me, so I'm not touching it. You'll have to copy those blueprints in manually, more on that later in the series. So in the next episode, we'll be finalizing everything we can do in Superluminal, which is adding systems, manning stations, the weapons, or weapon placeholders if you want custom gear, crew, augments, all that good stuff. So be sure to check that one out once it's uploaded. Till next time, bye.